Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Rosemary Fajardo and this is my first ever oracle reading on my channel. I'm super excited. I was very nervous, but I set the intention to read for your highest and best good today. And so today we have 3 decks. Well, yeah, we do have 3 decks. We have 3 decks, but I pulled 3 separate cards for you to be able to pick a deck. So this is going to be 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And you can check out the timestamps below so that you could just skip to whatever deck that you are resonating with. And so what I've done today is that I've picked 1 card of each, and then I also channeled an automatic writing message for you. And just a reminder that this is for the conscious collective, and so the reading may not resonate with you. And just remember to keep an open mind, and whatever message that you are here to hear today is meant for you to hear for a reason. And so just before we start, I'm gonna tap my singing bowl real quick just so we can start things off. There goes the car. Oh, it's still going. Wow, you go off really long. Okay. Thanks, BB. All right. So, for the first message, I don't know if I should do the message first or if I should do the cards first. I'll do the cards first. All right. So for the first, ooh, you got a bonus card. The tarantula. Whoa, that's gnarly. I just got this deck, by the way, so I haven't really fully explored it yet. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have researched the elemental symbols. Forgive me, y'all. I am learning. Standby and mental symbols. So I'm assuming this is earth because, oh, it's not. It's fire. Wow. Okay. Well, the tarantula is fire. And what I'm getting with the tarantula is that you're here to really just make that web. Like, you know, when a tarantula makes a web, you start it off with a small tiny web, and then you keep going and going and going, and then all of a sudden it's this really big web. And if you're looking at it from an outside perspective, you're going like, whoa, that's a huge web. I wonder how long that took. I feel like you're in that beginning stages of like starting off that web. And it is Leo season, so you're stepping into that power of stepping into that fire. That's what I meant. Wow, but it's crazy that you have selenite. So with selenite is a very high vibrational crystal, and it cleanses other crystals. So right now I feel like it's a very, when you make a web, it's very fragile, and selenite is also very fragile. So right now you're like in a very fragile time where it just feels like you're breaking all over the place, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. But as long as you take those baby steps to really make sure that everything that is important to your bigger picture is just make sure that you are taking the time to really cleanse yourself and taking those baby steps. And communication, well, you guys got a bonus card, so I kind of want to pull another one, because when it comes to a bonus card, it's actually supposed to be for everyone. And And that's awesome that you pulled a bonus card. Pick another one. Oh, positive thinking. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. You're watering yourself. That's what I do. And so with positive thinking, the message is, in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. As long as you set your mind to taking those baby steps and making sure that your mindset is nothing but positive, because your thoughts affect your reality. And so you got to build a solid foundation in order to make the big picture. And so with communication, wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. So that really ties into my message that I have for you. So message today, it's like chicken scratch. My message that I have for the first group is that I just kept hearing ride or die. And someone is coming in who is here with you for the long haul. You may know this person from the past, whether it be a past lover or a friend, but they are here to help guide and push you even further with what you're trying to catapult yourself into in life, whether it's love, career, or travel. So when that someone is coming in, it's very important to communicate. If they come in and you're just blocking yourself, you're blocking your throat chakra and you're not speaking from your heart, then you're stifling yourself. And this ride or die, it's going to take a while for this ride or die to come through. And so, yeah, this is the first group. I don't really know how to lay it all out, but this is, yeah. Selenite's actually one of my favorite crystals. And it's funny because I really resonate with this first message, because I am going through all of this right now. But not enough about me. This is all about y'all. And that is it for the first message. And so for the second, here is now the second group. And let's see what all y'all have. Let me put this upside down. Ooh, the crow. Whoa, that looks super dope. So I believe this is air, because I mean, crows fly. Yes, so this is the elemental symbol of air. And the crows are very mysterious. Usually people, when they think of a crow, they kind of get scared. But there's no reason to be scared of the crow. Like, they're just beautiful souls as well, just flying along, flying to whatever they feel like flying to for the next time. And they land on whatever they want. They feel like they just do whatever they want to do. And it's so cool because they can fly wherever they want to fly to, assuming that they're healthy and they can actually, use their wings. But Bumblebee Jasper. Bumblebee Jasper is a stone of stepping into your empowerment and really making sure that, oh, they have black in there too. So it's kind of like both. There's the black in both aspects, but really, I think of Transformers, even though I still haven't watched Transformers. And I know some people are like, what, you've never watched Transformers? Bumblebee Jasper, I actually have this crystal and my friend pulled it at my studio gathering yesterday. It's really just about stepping into that empowerment and launching into yourself in this new wave of creativity that you've been wanting to do for a while. And really just, flying like this crow. You're just, once you step into that creativity, you're really just gonna soar. And clarity. The message for your affirmation is stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Oh, that's so funny. That's funny because the message that I got for you is not relating to mental, but it's actually relating to your heart. And so the message that I wrote for the second group is that love is the answer. Whatever question you're asking, love is seriously the answer. When you're making your next step, making your next big step in your life, ask yourself if you are making this choice out of love or fear. Do not let other voices scare you for what is truly meant for your heart. I mean, honestly, it's all just a balance. The balance between the mind and heart is very important at this time right now. And essentially, just like this card says, listening to your inner self. Your mind and your heart composes you. But make sure to not listen to your ego, because sometimes that really gets into the way. And ego is comprised of fear. And that's going back to the crow. Like, most people perceive the crow as something that's scary, like a bad omen. But if you change your perspective and see the other side, like, look at this. This is so cool. Even though this crow is super black, it's standing on this beautiful, look, it's yellow. Well, I mean, it's yellow, green, and purple, but wow, that's crazy, because green relates to the heart, which is related to my message, and then purple is related to your third eye, which is your mind. And there's that yellow stepping into that empowerment and creativity. So literally just standing on top of this world of listening to your heart, your mind, and your creative instinct, and just letting yourself sing, letting yourself fly. And that is today's message for the second group. And now, last but not least, the third group. Ooh, you got the golden egg. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. So this is elemental spirits. It's a very spiritual card. And the golden egg is just, I feel like is the master healer, to me at least. Anything gold is just, it's so radiating, full of lights and love. And this means that you're in the infant stages. You're really starting your journey of spirituality. And there are just amazing things that are here to start, or to be birthed. And next card, the trigonic quartz. Well, okay, I don't really know what trigonic quartz means, but quartz is also a master crystal. It's very, very cleansing, it's an overall master crystal for me. Like, trigonic, I mean, I'm assuming that this is related to 3, and 3 to me is mind, body, and soul. So just going to that balance of figuring out what you need to pull out of yourself so that you can bring in higher vibrational frequencies to reach your higher spiritual and best self. And confidence. Yeah, man, y'all have to step into that confidence and truly believe that this is your path. The message in this card is, in this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Y'all are an A+, okay? You have to believe that you're an A+, because this card is just really, there's so much potential. And you have that ability, you have that power. And the message that I wrote for y'all, it was funny, when I was writing this, I thought of the song, Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. I totally sang that wrong. But my message to y'all that I downloaded was that tap into that part of you that you're scared to go into, because that's what you really need to face at this point in your life. By accepting these dark parts of yourself, you allow the light that's within you to shine so bright. Once you tapped in that light, you'll shine so bright for the world to see. Yeah, look at this. Look at this beautiful golden light that's just waiting to come out into the world. Literally, you are in the egg. You can't see any light at all. You're in that darkness. And it's so, wow, this is so cool. And I love this card because the spirit symbol on the top is shiny. And, you know, I don't like shiny things. If you know me, I love shiny things. And really, like, this is actually representative of an egg too, because, well, the golden egg, because it's so shiny, but on the inside, it's just darkness. And so, really step into that darkness this month, and don't be afraid of it. And be confident, y'all, because you are an amazing soul, and you have so much power. But don't let that power get to your ego. You have to come from the heart, a place that is pure, and that darkness is blinding you from that purity that you have within yourself. But once you go in, you know, say hi, say hello, acknowledge it, accept it. Then you move past it and just be like, all right, thanks for being here. I'm gonna go to my light now. See ya. That's literally what I see for you this month. And so that is all I have for y'all today for the month. And I forgot to mention at the beginning that this is not month specific. This is just whatever you feel like listening to this, or whenever you feel like listening to this message, because like I said, that message is for you at this very point in your life. And so I hope that these messages helped guide you for whatever you need help with today. And I really appreciate you listening to my very first oracle reading on my channel. Like I said, I was very nervous to do this at first, but once I set the intention for all of you, I just started flowing. And I can't wait to do this every month, and stepping into my power of reading and not being afraid to let my intuition go through is what I am working on as well as you join me on my journey. Also, I had amber incense lit today. I don't exactly remember what the properties are for amber incense, but I just felt like pulling it and using it today. Oh, my hands are tingling. It's so cool. I love these cards so much. If you're interested in buying these cards, then I will have an Amazon link below so that you can find them on Amazon. And yeah, if you want me to practice on y'all, let me know. If you come to my monthly studio gathering on the 1st of every month, then maybe I'll practice on y'all. Everyone who came last night pulled out cards, and it resonated with everyone. And actually, for the crystal cards, I had a crystal physically in my apartment, so I actually gave it to them. And so I'm really happy that that worked out, because I didn't even realize that I had these crystals, and everyone walked home with a physical crystal. All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that these messages helped you. And I feel like I have to be like, hey. For the first time, my face isn't in here, so thank you. There's my feet. Thank you. Lots of love to everyone who is listening, and I will see you for my next video, whether if it's for my stories of unconditional love, or my next reading, or my upcoming videos that have more heavily produced. And yeah, just thank you again for joining me. I love you all. Lots of love. Love from Rosemary. Bye. I haven't done this overhead thing before.